I wanted to close with this segment on speaking out, and then we will get you to lunch or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm going to eat lunch after the program. If you want, probably here. If you'd like to hang around, and there'd probably be a group that wants to do this, I think it would be fun to visit. If you have to eat lunch, you're welcome to join us. And as the treasurer will tell you, we are not paying for it. Speaking out. Now this is good if you're in sales or you're in any kind of persuasion. Listen up, here we go. Everything is a presentation. We tend to think that just when we're in front of people, that's the formal sales presentation. You are getting judged all the time. I know in school and church we say, do not judge. You are getting judged all the time. Emails, text. If you're 5 minutes late and you're promising people you're good with details and you're 5 minutes late, you just showed them that you lied. You're not good at details. If you promise them you're going to be the best customer service person and you're 5 minutes late, it's not going to work. So everything is a presentation. Number 2 is that when you're telling people stuff, forget about the bullet points and start using the art of story. People don't want more bullet points. They don't want more bullet points. They want success stories. And you find what's called a signature story about how you help somebody, your product helps somebody, your service helps somebody, and you keep telling that story to new people, and you get really good at it. There's a story online. I'll actually close with it today because it's kind of uplifting. It's called Above the Clouds on YouTube, but you can watch it there. It's just 2 minutes, and I'll do it to close here because it's at a high note. And I've been telling that story. I probably have told that story 2,000 times, and it's finally sculpted. There's not an extra word in it. No fat on the bone. It is just pure gold, and you'll know when I tell you that it's been crafted, and it's got a lot of views on YouTube, so it's been proven out. You need a story like that if you're in sales. Something about that's proof of concept. That what you do is what you say you do. I can help you with it if you want, but you need one. Did anybody miss PowerPoint today? Raise your hand if you missed PowerPoint. They never do. 3 hours, everybody. And somebody told me on the break, very nice of you, that 2 hours flew by. Because I'm not doing it the way people normally do it. I've changed the modality so much that it's almost unrecognizable. And it took a long time, and it takes courage to do this, right? You have to believe in yourself. I mean, carry the ball down the field, and people are going to be with me. It's like the comedians do, the stand-up comedians, when they get up in front of somebody. They know the people are going to laugh. They just know it. And other ways that you can get that word out is through video. I don't know why every salesperson doesn't have a video talking for 30 seconds about who they are, what they do, and why you should do business with them. It's great thing to have online. You can put it on your website, it goes on your Facebook page, it's in your LinkedIn profile, everywhere. And it's so appealing because you tweaked it out. So video, podcast. If you don't want to do a podcast, you should make yourself available to be a guest on a podcast, because when you start answering questions like I have for years, first in the music business, talking to journalists, you get really good at accessing those sound bites. I actually surprised myself a few times today with the surprise unscripted questions, and I not only was able to answer, I made you laugh. I mean, that not as easy as it seems. But you can get there, or get them to think. Or get them, even more importantly, to buy. It's not beyond you. I believe in you. What's the other one? Yeah, I like your style, thank you. And then there's this freebie. This is a book on effective leadership, and it's available to you. It's 30 pages. I saw some people scan it already. So that's the last freebie I have for you. Let's do the drawing, and we've got a goodbye story, and then, oh my gosh, it's new. Can you believe it? And it's been such a pleasure being with you today. I so appreciate you. Any last thoughts, questions before we do the formalities? Did you enjoy yourselves today?
Yeah.
My pleasure. We're going to have a good time today. I'm going to go to this store, this Clovey, or what's the name of it? Somebody McAllister and Howard, and maybe buy something. Enjoy the sunshine, and maybe get out to this little park, have a nice dinner. And I have a 6 a.m. flight tomorrow, and that's the story. It's such a pleasure to meet new friends on my first time at Kamloops. It's an impressive community. I'm impressed with you, and I wish you the best in every endeavor. Let's do the quick drawing, and then we'll do the goodbye story if there's nothing else. Thank you to our sponsors. We wanted to thank the Sandman Hotel Group. Thank you, Robert. Fresh, are you in the house? Give us a hi. Oh, right in front of us. Okay. Fresh Inc. Thank you. Kamloops This Week. Here? Yep. Yeah, thank you. First Thrive Business Strategies. Thank you. CIBC Private Wealth, Michelle Santos, Senior Wealth Manager. Are you Michelle? Thank you for coming. Did you enjoy yourself? Fantastic. Good, thank you very much. Tracy McCall, everybody, from Edward Jones. This woman is a brand within a brand. If you've ever known one, go see Tracy here in town. I know there are other Jones flags. How about Kamloops Chamber of Commerce? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And finally, Bryce's Storage. I'm going to ask Bryce to draw a card. Close your eyes, sir, and draw the winner for the set of books. Any card but that one?
I'll go for here.
What we got? Where's Ben Coolahan? What a great name. Come on, Ben. Ben? How you doing?
Very well, you?
Come on up here with me.
Oh, thanks.
What do you do for work?
I sell insurance.
You sell insurance?
Yeah, for someone who's not Wilson and Beck.
What's the name of your company?
Central Agencies Insurance Brokerage, but an office on Seymour Street.
Okay, and what do you like about selling insurance? What appeals to you?
The clients, and every risk is different. Like everyone's doing something different with their house and what they're living in.
I thought you were going to say, like only insurance people say, every risk has opportunity. You got a family?
I do. Two kids. Boy and a girl.
Yeah. How old?
She just turned 8 and he's 5, turned 6 in a couple of weeks.
Excellent. I bet you're a good daddy.
I try to be.
And I detected an accent.
Nope. Yeah, I'm from Australia originally.
Australia, fantastic. I've been to Melbourne, beautiful country. In fact, it's a continent.
It is. Yeah.
You go home often?
Not often enough.
Yeah.
It's been about 4 years, pre-COVID,
Yeah.
and then so yeah, due for a trip back.
Thank you very much, and thanks for being here today. I'm getting on an airplane, and it's a usual cattle call. You know, people just kind of moving down the aisle. And the pilot comes on and makes a very unusual announcement. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be seated? We'd like to take off early." I didn't know a plane could take off early, did you? It turns out if everyone's on the plane can leave. I don't know why they don't say this every time. It works like a charm. Everybody sits down, buckles up, hands in our laps, and we're ready to go. And he says, "Thank you for your cooperation. As you know, we're expecting weather. And it's overcast right now. It's going to get even more overcast. And because we won't be able to see too well, we'll be flying in a condition we call on the flight deck zero visibility." Immediately, people in the plane start jittering like this, looking out the window to see what zero visibility looks like. You know, and he says, "Please keep your seatbelts fastened. It's going to be a very violent takeoff. Safe, but violent. We're asking the flight attendants to remain seated. We've suspended the beverage service, and we're going to get you to Chicago as soon as we can." And he was right, man. It was a violent takeoff, herky-jerky, the most violent airplane takeoff I've ever been on, and I've been on some. But I noticed something is the higher we climbed, the smoother the flight. And we climbed into bright, pristine sunshine. And you know why this is possible, Kamloops? Because the sun is out every day, isn't it? And all you need to decide as a citizen, as an employee, as a team, as a company, as a community, as a country, is whether you want to fly your plane in the clouds or above them. My name is Michael Angelo Caruso. It's been a pleasure to be with you today.